को बुक चेक किया इसी को लिखे
कि मैंने ना तुम लोगों के साथ गूगल रिव्यू का लिंक शेयर किया अगर गूगल रिव्यू का लिंक शेयर किया एक बार उसके ऊपर जाके थोड़ा पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस लिखो ना रिव्यू चाहिए ना तुम लोगों को अच्छा लगा यदि इसको तो हाँ करके बोलो वाह बोलो अच्छा लगा है ना दिल से बोल रहे हैं ना हाँ तो प्लीज अपडेट कर हाँ
Good evening, everybody. Second, third, and fourth.
So I'm a little confused on the question.
This one.
Yes.
And what we did is, why did you ask me last time what we did is? You were present last question. Okay. So what will stop you from asking? You written something in your book last week without understanding. What's it out? Alpha and beta are the zeros of comparing with ax squared plus bx plus c, we get a is 4, b is -5, c is -1. Okay, clear to here? Sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta minus b by a. Okay. Product of the zeros, c by a. You got this. ये तो सब में कर लिया. Next, find the value of alpha squared beta plus beta squared alpha. Now in these two terms, what is common? Alpha beta into alpha plus beta. Alpha beta का वैल्यू है हमारे पास, अल्फा प्लस बीटा का वैल्यू भी है, सम इज ओवर. समझे मुझे? You also do it बेटा. क्या डाउट है इसमें? क्या डाउट है? पूछो. आप पूछोगे तो बताऊंगा, अगर हो जाएगा तो चलेगा. Avni is not. Then here, till which sum did we do? We done fifth sum.
Yes.
Seventh also we did. Killing. नहीं ना? तो सिर्फ फिफ्थ तक किया था. Okay. Okay. Yes,
sir. So except for this one.
You found out alpha plus beta and alpha into beta.
So I found alpha into beta for this one. I stopped when I did not know to the problem.
For every sum, you must find out alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. At least you get those marks if you don't know how to proceed. So first we always do alpha plus beta, no, minus b by a.
Yes.
Do that first. Which is, ठीक है, तो आपको ये लोग मिल गया, ये हर सम के लिए फाइंड करो. Then we wanted to find out this, so I took alpha beta form. Sum of 0 equals 0. My dear child, ये आपका factors of 4 कैसे 2n minus 2n? 2n minus 2 होता है, but what is 2 minus 2? आपने क्या किया समझा? Clear no? Question number 5. If alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, 6 something, 6 ax squared plus bx plus c. अभी यहाँ पे तो कुछ कंपेयर करना ही नहीं, a is a, b is b, c is c. What is alpha plus beta?
Minus b by a.
Yeah. What is alpha into beta?
B by
बॉक्स में डाल के रखने, टीचर को यही दिखना चाहिए, मुझे भी यही दिखना है, मुझे और कुछ नहीं दिखना चाहिए. Now question says first, find the value of alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. I'll take the LCM first, which is alpha into beta. So I'll get alpha squared plus beta squared by alpha beta. Crisscross denominators. Yeah? But I do not have a formula for alpha squared plus beta squared. But I know I can write it like this. Can I write this like this? देखो बच्चे, a plus b the whole squared क्या होता है? A squared plus b squared plus 2ab. मुझे सिर्फ इसका वैल्यू चाहिए, so that will become a plus b the whole squared minus 2ab. Yes or no? Yes or no? तो इधर मेरा a अल्फा के लिए यूज किया, b बीटा, so I've written that in the numerator. Because मेरे पास उनकी वैल्यूज है, अल्फा प्लस बीटा की है और अल्फा इंटू बीटा. Now let me put the values. What is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. What is alpha into beta? C by a. Whole upon alpha into beta, C by a. Steps. कोई जल्दी नहीं है. B squared by a squared minus 2c by a upon c by a. In the numerator, my LCM is a squared. So this will become b squared minus 2ac. You all agree? Whole upon c by a. ये a और एक a cancel हो जाएगा. So my answer is b squared minus 2ac by ac. Do you understand? Clear? Very good. I can take this off. You have understood how we got that formula for alpha squared plus beta squared. Similarly, now, the second sub question of this question. This will hold good for the entire sum. Whatever I want to find out, it will hold good for the entire sum. Now my next question is alpha squared by beta plus beta squared by alpha. Again, my LCM is alpha into beta. So this will get multiplied here. This will get multiplied. Alpha cube plus beta cube by alpha beta. Alpha beta तो ठीक है मेरे पास है. Alpha cube plus beta cube नहीं है. तो मैंने 9th में फॉर्मूला सीखा था. A plus B the whole cube is what? A cube plus B cube plus 3AB into A plus B है कि नहीं? मुझे लेकिन सिर्फ इसका वैल्यू चाहिए, है ना? Therefore, A plus B the whole cube minus 3AB into A plus B will give me A cube plus B cube. I have written this in terms of this because I know the value of A plus B and I know the value of AB. जो मुझे मालूम है उसको ही मैं यूज कर सकता. Now this I am going to write as alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta the whole upon alpha beta. What is alpha plus beta? Minus b by a. What is alpha into beta? C by a. What is alpha plus beta? Did you understand? Now, minus b cube by a cube minus into minus plus 3bc by a squared by c by b. The LCM here is a cube. So I'll get minus b cube plus 3abc whole upon c by a. Any doubts? This a and this will become squared. So my final answer is minus b cube plus 3abc upon a squared c. Do you all understand? Depending on my need, I will change my formula. I wanted a cube plus b cube, जिसका मेरे पास डायरेक्टली फॉर्मूला नहीं था, तो I converted it in terms of a plus b and ab, because वो दो values ऐसे थे मेरे पास, and those values have to be found out in the beginning and carried forward from the data. Clear? Correct. Next question, if alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, such that alpha squared plus beta squared is 24, find the value of k. Again, as I said, comparing with ax squared plus bx plus c, we get what is a? K. What is b? What is c? What is alpha plus beta? So what is alpha plus beta? What is alpha into beta? So what is our alpha into beta? Will get. And I've been given alpha squared plus beta squared. So obviously I'll use this formula, alpha plus beta the whole squared is equal to alpha squared plus beta squared plus 2 alpha beta, a plus b the whole squared. What is alpha plus beta? Minus 4. What is alpha squared plus beta squared? 24. What is alpha into beta? Substitute कर लिया 16 by k square is 24 plus 8 by k. 16 by k square is 24k plus 8 by k. 8k गया ठीक है 24k squared and cross multiply this k plus 8k is equal to 16. 24k squared plus 8k minus 16 is equal to 0. I have to use splitting the middle term, but these are big numbers. Can I see 8 common in every term? Let me make it small. 3k squared plus k minus 2 is equal to 0. Dividing by 8. 3 into minus 2. Minus 6. Right? Product is minus 6. Sum is 1. What will be the factors? 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 3 and minus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5 यार. अपने को 1 चाहिए. 3 and 2, 3 and 2, 3 and 2 ऐसे बोलते जाते हैं. 3k squared plus 3k minus 2k minus 2 is equal to 0. 3k k plus 1 minus 2 k plus 1 k plus 1 into 3k minus 2 is equal to 0. K is minus 1 or k is 2 by 3. So what is k? Well, k क्या होगा? मतलब k का actual value क्या है? तो दो value मिला है. -1. -1. What about you? What do you say? What do you say? What will be the value of k?
Both numbers quadratic.
Both. क्यों आपने -1 बोला? क्योंकि आपको इंटीजर लगा. फिर मैंने नहीं सोचा, नहीं बोला तो आपने बोला चलो 2 by 3. इधर दोनों है. K is a constant. So for both values. ठीक है ना? चलो. Only if they say k is a non-zero number, non-negative number, something like that, then you will differentiate. Otherwise, you will write both the values. Then the last question. If alpha and beta are the zeros of this quadratic polynomial, f of x is x squared minus x minus 2. As usual, as I said, we will be comparing with the x squared plus bx plus c. What is a? What is a? What is b? What is c? आपका प्रीवियस सम में देखिए a में x था क्या, b में x था, तो a में क्या था, हाँ k क्या था उस समय, उस समय k था ना, k वो क्या था, जो ओरिजिनल पॉलिनोमियल, आपका ओरिजिनल पॉलिनोमियल क्या दिया गया था, ax स्क्वायर प्लस 4x, इधर आपका a क्या था, b क्या था, c क्या था, ये था c, ठीक है, ये b, ये a, ठीक है। तो अभी आप बताइए मुझे इसमें a क्या है, उधर देखो ना बेटा, a क्या है, उधर तो k है ना, वो x स्क्वायर के जो आगे जो कोएफिशिएंट आता है उसको a बोलते हैं ना, इधर x स्क्वायर के आगे क्या है, 1 है, 1 b क्या है, ये साइन भी देखो माइनस, c क्या है, c क्या है, ये साइन क्या है, so alpha plus beta is minus b by a, so minus of minus 1, so alpha plus beta is 1 upon a to 1. What is c by a? Minus 2 by 1, which is minus 2. So I got alpha plus beta, I got alpha into beta. Question says, find a polynomial whose zeros are 2 alpha plus 1 and 2 beta plus 1, है ना? तो quadratic polynomial बनाने के लिए we need sum of zeros and we need product of the zeros, है कि नहीं? तो sum of the zeros will be 2 alpha plus 1 plus 2 beta plus 1, yes or no? That is 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus 2. That is 2 into alpha plus beta plus 2. But what is alpha plus beta? So what is sum of zeros? ठीक है ना? और हमें क्या चाहिए? Product of the zeros. That is 2 alpha plus 1 into 2 beta plus 1. Yes or no? That is 2 alpha into 2 beta plus 1. I'm opening the brackets. 2 beta plus 1. ठीक है? That is 4 alpha beta plus 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus 1, which is 4 alpha beta plus 2 into alpha plus beta plus 1. Do you agree? What is alpha into beta? What is alpha plus beta? Minus 8 plus 2 plus 1. Therefore, product of the zeros minus 5. Therefore, required quadratic polynomial is k into x squared minus sum of the zeros into x plus product of the zeros. इधर तो डिनोमिनेटर कुछ है नहीं तो k 1 ही रहेगा x squared minus what was the sum of the zeros 4. What is product of the zeros? You understand? Yeah. Complete. Over. So your homework is, I've given you to sum number 4, right?
Yes.
So 5, 6, 7, and 8 is And I told you last class that exercise 2.3 is solution, right? From your syllabus. Third chapter, I didn't tell you what is solution, right? In the third chapter, three point one, 2, 3, and 4 is there completely. Okay, is there. Then 3.5. In 3.5, question number.
So solve or unsolved?
Solve करते you have to ask me whether classwork or homework. We are talking about unsolved exercise 3.5 that is there in your book on page 48. उसमें question number 1 and 8 are deleted from classwork. Okay? Then from homework, question number 10 and 11 are deleted. Then exercise 3.6, the entire classwork and homework exercise is deleted. Okay. Then in 3.7, classwork, only question number 16 and 17 are deleted. Homework, everything is there. Then exercise, now coming to the next chapter, 4.3, page 77. Page 77 in exercise 4.3. Question number 1 is deleted from classwork, and from homework also question number 1 is deleted. That's all. Clear? Linear equations are also started in some school. Why should we get that? Okay. Could be the elements. After school,
Linear equations. Before the quadratic.
so you got into linear equations. Q.
Teacher is skipping all the chapters in between.
They did the first chapter and second chapter.
First they did first chapter they did was polynomials.
Okay.
Then they did quadratic polynomials because they said it's related, and now they're doing trigonometry.
And first 2 chapters. Only.
So we have finished real numbers, now we have started one.
Actually, real numbers is both.
The first two are complete.
First 2 are completed. So pair of linear equation. So we started pair of linear equation, but that seems to be the most common one. Okay. What is a linear equation? We studied product polynomials, right? We said a polynomial is a mathematical expression in which the degree of the variable should be a whole number. Yeah? We said the degree of a variable should never be a fraction. It cannot be negative. Okay, that is what we said in a polynomial. So what's the linear equation?
Equation, one variable.
One variable match. What do you say?
The equations in which the variables have their degrees.
It can have two variables. It can have three variables. Linear equation means it is an equation in which the variables in every term have got the highest power as 1. If I say xy plus 2 is equal to 0, it's not a linear equation. You know why? Because the power of x is also 1. The power of y is also 1. When I add them, the power of that term becomes 2. If I say x plus y is equal to 5, that is a linear equation. Because in this equation, I have got 3 terms, 1x, 1y, and 1 What is the power of x? 1. Power of y? 1. Power of 5? 0. But what was the highest power of every term? 1. Such an equation in which the highest power or the degree of every term is 1, or the highest power is just 1, is called as a linear equation. There are different types of linear equations. Linear equation in one variable, and we have got linear equations in 2 variables. Linear equation in one variable will be x plus 5 is equal to 0. So what is x? Minus 5. I had only one variable, so I could find out the value of x. Is that clear? I needed only one equation. Now we have got, supposing I give you x plus y is equal to 5. Now what is x? I don't know. For her, x could be 1 and y could be 5. 4. Because x plus y is 5. So she says, no, I think 1 plus 4 is 5. So I take x as 1 and y as 4. For her, she says, no, I think x is 0 and y is 5. Is she wrong? No, she is also right. We will say, no, x is 2 and y is 3. She will say, no, x is 3 and y is 2. You'll say x is 4 and y is 1. I'll say x is 1, y is 4. So many values are there. Therefore, if I have a linear equation in 2 variables, I need one more equation to solve. एक वेरिएबल एक इक्वेशन से काम चलेगा, 2 वेरिएबल 2 इक्वेशन, 3 वेरिएबल 3 इक्वेशन, जितना वेरिएबल उतना इक्वेशन होना जरूरी है. Is this clear? You all are going to study linear equations in 2 variables. इस चैप्टर का दूसरा नाम है simultaneous linear equations, because simultaneously 2 equations are coming together. Simultaneously, the 2 equations, there were 2 variables. Therefore, these are called as simultaneous linear equations or linear equations in 2 variables. Okay. Now, what is the standard? Like previous chapter में हमने polynomial का standard form क्या बोला था? ax plus by plus c. बस इतना ही बोला था. ax plus by plus c. यहाँ पे because it is an equation, we will say that the standard or the general form of a linear equation in 2 variables is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. इतना सिर्फ मैं बोलूंगा तो ये पॉलिनोमियल है. The moment I put an equal to sign, it becomes an equation. Equation is for left hand side and right hand side. But all equations cannot be ax plus b plus. आपका नाम अलग है, आपका अलग है, दोनों लड़कियां हैं, तो मैं आपको नहीं बोल सकता इवन बेबी, बेबी आपको मैं बचपन में बोल रहा, आपको भी बेबी आपकी मम्मी बचपन में बोलती है, but as you grow up, you would like to be known by your own name. So you're got a different name, you're got a different name, she's got a different, everybody's got a different name. Same way here also equations, we will say when there are two equations, we'll denote them like this: a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. And the second one is a2x plus b2y plus b2 is equal to 0. That's how we differentiate. You're also also. So same way ये इसका coefficient a1 बोलेंगे, इसके coefficient को a2, इसको हम b1 बोलेंगे, इसको b2, इसके constant को c1 c. Now the graph of any linear equation is a straight line. Remember this. What is it? The graph of any linear equation is always a straight line. Now these lines, the दो इक्वेशन है तो हमारे पास दो लाइन होगा, है कि नहीं? जब दो लाइन होगा तो they could be either intersecting or they could be parallel or they could be coincident. एक के ऊपर एक, coincident, समझा क्या? Coincident. So let us see the conditions. If a1 upon a2 is not equal to b1 upon b2, then we will say the lines are intersecting. At one point only. That means these two equations have a unique solution. Lines will be intersecting at some point, ऐसा. They will have only one solution. And such equations are said to be consistent equations. What are they said to be? Consistent equations. Lines will intersect at one and only one point, and they will have a unique solution. Two equations will have a unique solution. Second, if a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is equal to c1 upon c2, lines will be coincident. एक के ऊपर एक, मुझे एक ही लाइन दिखेगा, मैं दो ग्राफ ड्रॉ करूंगा, ये दोनों एक ही दिखेगा. They will be coincident. And the equations will therefore have infinite solutions. कितने? Infinite. Every point is a solution. And such equations are also called as consistent equations. क्योंकि है ना, solution है ना. जब solution होता है तो consistent होता है equation. ठीक है? Last condition. If a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 is not equal to c1 upon c2, constant term nahi hai, then we say that such lines are parallel lines. तो ऐसे दो लाइन होगी, इसका मैंने लाइन ही नहीं ड्रॉ किया, एक ही लाइन दी. Parallel lines. Equations will have no solution. Solution ही नहीं है. मिलते ही नहीं, मिला ही नहीं हुआ है, solution नहीं है. And such equations are called as inconsistent equations. ठीक है, समझ गए? चलो, please take this down. Next class, remember to get your graph books, scale and pencils. Okay.
लिखने का बाकी है, स्पीड बढ़ाओ, 10